Hi Cancer, welcome back to Wandering Magic. This is going to be your August 2022 message, and this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, I heard a song. I technically think it's DJ Khaled, but with Rihanna, I forget the other people because I can only hear Rihanna singing, but Wild Thoughts. So I think most of us know how it goes, but basically, Wild Thoughts. When I'm with you, I like it as Wild Thoughts. Basically, I feel like it's very lusty. I feel like it's very, I'm so attracted to you. I feel like it's very, that. It was like a, it's very, gotta catch my breath. So there's a heavy, it doesn't feel heavy like a burden. It feels heavy like anticipation. It feels like I'm on the edge of my seat and I'm ready for you to tell me go, is what that feels like. It feels experimental. It feels exciting. It feels vigorating. I'm hearing like giggling. I'm seeing feet. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. And they're heading, like, I guess feet could also be like walking, not also be because I didn't say anything. It's all in my head. It's coming in really fast. But it's also like can we hurry this up kind of thing. That's what it feels like. Anticipation. And you're anticipating an encounter. So it doesn't necessarily have to be lusty and about sex, but it does have to be something that there's definitely a deep passion that I feel like Leo season and how we're ending July and going into August into that Leo energy, but also with this deep knowing, right? So I feel like, when August starts off, you're still lingering in that Cancerian energy where you really just kind of like have intuitive hits. Kind of, I know what's gonna happen next. I can predict this. I can feel this. It's just like a deep knowing that you have, and it's like I know better, right? Because the Cancers are the old souls of the zodiac, and we really already have that natural instinct of wisdom, the natural instinct to do the right thing, to know something before it's gonna happen. Like, how many times have you said, I told you, or I knew it? It's like you're still in that energy when the month starts in August, okay? I did say lust and I got wanderlust, not quite the same thing, but it is about exploring or moving on, getting away. And it could be like a romantic getaway because I'm also picking up on travel. I'm not seeing an airplane, but I am seeing like a bag packed. So either you are going on like maybe a weekend trip, or this is like an overnight kind of thing. You could be spending a night at somebody's house. Just saying. But it's also because you've been patient, you've been grounding, you've been kind of building something to bring you stability that you seek. That's what this is. It's that commitment that you've made, not only to yourself, but I feel like I want to say with spirit. And so because of the commitment that you made and the promises that you kept to yourself and really stayed true to yourself, it's what's bringing you this I guess this like good energy, this instinct. It's like I'm getting the release of that thing brought this in whenever that thing was released. If I didn't show you, we got Wanderlust, because I don't think I did, and then Taurus came out. So it could be a Taurus or another earth sign, someone who embodies these energies. Doesn't have to be, but again, Taurus is really about commitment and tradition, and I feel like finding what you've been looking for, something that brought you stability, maybe around springtime, around May-ish. But just when did spring start? Was that in March? So somewhere between March and early June, I'm getting. Yeah. So whatever that thing was, it's like things are starting to progress and move forward. So it's not necessarily you're moving on from that, you're moving forward with it. Because I now I'm getting like two bags, like two, it's like, it feels chivalrous. It feels like, let me hold that for you. Let me get that for you. That's what it feels like. And it's also like, it's so cute because I'm looking down at this owl. Oh my God, can you see that? Is he washed out right here? He's like smiling. It's so cute. It's so I feel like it's just like, oh, thank you. that's what it feels like. I felt so giggly. What the F? So when the ten of Cups came out, I wasn't sure if it was upright or reversed, but let's talk about that for a second, because you also got the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands, and then you got the Hermit at the bottom. So right off the get-go here, there's a Virgo and a Taurus, so a lot of earth. The only one missing is Capricorn for now anyway. So I feel like, because I wasn't sure if this Ten of Cups is in reverse or not, this is what I'm gonna say. This is not only finding the peace within yourself and the peace coming with this Four of Swords, which we'll also talk about in a moment, but it's also feeling peace with yourself, but also feeling at peace with the connections that you're making. The people who are lasting and the people that are in your life that are really making you happy, bringing you joy, making you remember who you are and why you're here. The ones who bring you peace, not chaos, right? It's almost like I'm seeing the Page of Cups as a gift from Spirit. And you also have here, this is represented by the Spirit Quartz. So this deck is the Crystal Struck Tarot. So there's crystals on every card, but with this Spirit Quartz, it really just, to me, drives home. But then with the Four of Swords, there's selenite, which is the self-cleansing. Not only is this crystal self-cleansing, but it cleanses other crystals. It cleanses itself. And I see and I feel, Cancer, that that's what you're doing. You went through some kind of spiritual detox or spiritual cleanse. And if you haven't already been detoxing and cleansing your body, that's the next step. Because you want to release all of that pent up, stuck energy that you've been releasing, and physically releasing those toxins from your body. It's literally, I'm seeing, is it Cinderella? Is it Cinderella? Where the house stuff starts to like move on its own? No. It's either Cinderella or Snow White, where like the broom starts moving. Oh my God, do I have my Disney movies mixed up? I don't remember. But try to look that movie up, because I feel like there's also a message there. But it's because I'm seeing the broom, and then like it's like a cartoon broom. I don't know how else to describe it, with a wood floor, and it's just going back and forth, sweeping away. But it's also like dusting yourself off. Like, some of you might be salty about something, and that's fine. But it's more like, I mean, you know, I'm if you're feeling like a pimp, go on, brush your shoulders off. That's Jay-Z. It's an older song anyway. So yeah, it's like brushing your shoulders off, because like, you know what, I did that, you know, I'm cool, I did that. So this is why you're being rewarded with this this deep knowing. You're moving forward in something. Something is progressing in August. The passion is there, the energy's there, and you're just going to be on the up and up. And like I said, it's because you went inside of your shell. Despite people telling you coming out, you came out when you were ready. And I feel like if you're still in your shell, it's time to come out in August, because it's like also I feel like people have been waiting for you. And you know, taking that time for yourself was so beneficial, because now you can see. And even when you were alone in that, remember who was there for you. Remember who looked out, who gave you the space that you asked for, and how did they receive it when you were ready. You know, how did those conversations go? How do those relationships look? Reevaluating these things. This is not just about romantic sectors. Like I said in the beginning, this is more about anticipating what's coming next, wondering, how can I move forward on this? What feels good? All of the patience and the grounding that it took to bring this stability and really honing that in. It was smiling through the situations that felt difficult, hard, tumultuous, chaotic. And like, it's like now Spirit's like, the fight is over. You know, there's gonna be no conflict. This is not about ego at all. This is not about someone winning. It's literally like a surrender. It's really has to do with understanding that things are happening as they're happening. There's no questioning it, and just going with it. Knowing that the things that you thought brought you stability no longer bring you that stability. That's what the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is. It's like, I used to think that this brought me peace. This is what I wanted. But it's almost like releasing what you thought you wanted gave you something even better, right? So maybe some of you actually quit that job, and you started to see that risk you took was probably hard. Maybe there was some financial hardship, but by spring, things started to look up again. And it made it felt like an eternity or forever, or it was never gonna happen. And then like a magic trick, like a snap of a finger, things got better, right? Releasing something. I'm getting something early in the year, and then by spring, things started to blossom, right? It was like that seed being planted and going dormant, and then being watered, and then it growing, and by spring, you're in bloom. That's what it feels like. That's beautiful. All right, so we have Monster Under the Bed and Candlelight. Candlelight came out in reverse. So with Monster Under the Bed, you may still have some underlying fear. Some of you may still be in your shell because, you know, you've been in the dark, you've been burnt out, something really drained your energy. But I feel like this is what you're fearing. With Monster Under the Bed and Candlelight in reverse, it's like you want to shine. Oops. It's like you want to shine, but you're almost afraid to come out. So this is with Candlelight in reverse, it's still being in the dark. So definitely time to come out. Don't hide. Like, don't hide. Really just, I'm getting, let it all out, right? Or let it all hang out. Whatever that means to you. Okay, and then the last message here is your message from Spirit. Look, peaceful resolution. And yeah, peaceful resolution. Romance. And yes. So for some of you, your love life is blooming. And it's all about being courageous and overcoming your fears, not overthinking, feeling good, feeling confident. Really honing in on that Leo energy. It's like, all right, Cancer, you had your moment in Cancer season, but Leo season, you're going to shine like the fucking sun. Okay? Okay. All right. I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope you find it helpful. Sounds like, to me, it's going to be a good month. It's going to be a good August. Appreciate that. Love that. And just know there's more to come. Take care. Bye.